So now this both has indicated us here is exactly where the market has bottomed. If this pans out, then all our example what we are talking about is going to be a really nice indication. And hey everyone, thank you so much for joining in. So in this video, this is actually going to be one of my most interesting video I have made so far, because today I'm going to show you something which is never shown by any crypto YouTubers. And guys, trust me, this indicator what I'm using right now to identify the market bottom will blow your mind. I don't want to waste any time, so let's start with this rapid fire analysis. So as you can see, I'm using two different indicators. The first one is the Williams Ayr indicator, and the second one is the ATR normalized, or also known as the normalized average true range. And guys, these two, combining this both indicator with the Bitcoin price action, there is so much crazy things to expect, because this is actually showing us where the market has bottomed from the past Bitcoin price action. And this is really interesting because look at these similarities, what is unfolding. So let me explain you first about these two indicators. That's very important, because this Williams Ayr, also known as the Williams percent range, is a momentum indicator that moves between 0 to 100, and it shows us the overbought or oversold levels, just like similar with a stochastic oscillator. And normally a reading above 20 indicates us overbought, and below -80 is oversold. But in our case, we will take -10, this here -10 level, and we will take -90 for oversold, because we know crypto market is much more volatile than compared to the traditional market. So the second indicator is a normalized ATR, average true range, and this normalized average true range is used to decide which asset have the right volatility, and it also moves from 0 to 100. And this ATR is a very good to study the volatility pattern for the longer time frame. That's why we are combining this Williams Ayr and the normalized ATR together. Guys, this example, what I'm actually showing you, this idea I got from watching video from Adam Koo. So big shout out to him. I thought I will share this idea with you too, because I haven't seen anyone talking about this in crypto space. So let me show you with simple example one by one, and let's unfold how it has done so far from the past. So if we focus on this current Bitcoin price movement, right? This here, to get a perfect example where the market has actually bottomed, maybe it's not exactly the day, it maybe be like weeks of difference, maybe a month of difference, but it usually indicates the level or the price area where the market has bottomed. And now let's apply this. If the Williams percent Ayr here, right? And also one thing, guys, I have actually used the 52 for 1 year. So this is how we start, guys. When the Williams Ayr percentage is above 90, so it must be between 100 to 90. The more, the better. I mean, if it's 95, 96 area, that's even better. For example, look at this one. This is currently at the oversold area. It is actually at -99 area. And then combining with the ATR, the average true range is the most important for confirmation. Has the market actually bottomed? So how we can look this is, we go and see that if this ATR, the normalized ATR, is also exactly showing the same value as the Williams Ayr. I mean, if this is actually in an oversold area and this ATR normalized is also indicating the exact same value, then this indicates the market has almost bottom. So for example, here the market was oversold, right? Twice. Here once, and this was twice. And look at this one, it's indicating us value of 90, which we don't take. We are looking for somewhere 95, 94, 96 area. So second here, but this time the ATR normalized is also indicating the exact same value. You can look at the sideline, it's indicating 98.57, and if this is here, it's around 99, 98. So now this both has indicated us here is exactly where the market has bottomed. So if you look at this area and see, was the bottom for right now? Yes, this was the lowest point, but let's see the accuracy for the past price action. So if we go further, right, we can see the market was actually oversold here, but we never got a proper actually indication or confirmation from the ATR normalized. So we are going to look backwards. You can see here, this market was oversold where the ATR was below. So this was not valid, right? We are going backwards, guys, to see where the market has actually bottomed. We can see here similarities. We have no any signal around this area, but if we look and focus around this area, right, and look at the Williams Ayr percent, is it oversold area? Let me make it bigger so that it's easier to understand. So here we can see we were oversold at this area. We were oversold at this area, right? And now when the price was actually bottoming here around this area, it gives indication that now we can see here, right? The minus 96 indication of oversold. And look at the ATR normalized. It's indicating the similar value. So now it's above 95, or it's also around the 98, 99. So it means here was a perfect hit. So now we will go around this area. So it indicated that around this area, the market has bottomed. And if you look in a bigger picture, we had a nice pump and then the price actually dropped below, right? Here it told us that the market is again oversold, but this ATR didn't give us any confirmation. But here we already got a confirmation that market has bottomed around this area. So we can see after this getting this indication, market actually went in upper direction. So that's why it's very important. Just because you see this indicator is indicating now a perfect bottom doesn't mean you entry all at once, guys. So what you can do is dollar cost averaging around the area. So if you are entering here, indicator is now showing the possibility of bottoming. What we can do is we can use the dollar cost average. And if you have used the dollar cost average around this area, and let's suppose you didn't got the price of like 3,800 and we actually came around 4,200. But if you look the whole scenario here, where the market actually consolidated, this 4,000 was a really good price, because what happened after that? We can see the rally. We can see the rally, right? We went to almost like 14,000 after that. When you see this kind of market, it's very important, because I also showed this accumulation phase is very important, because in this phase we will see lots of like ups and downs, because the whales are also accumulating Bitcoin around this area. So what I actually want you to do is dollar cost average around this area, because it will help you to reduce such kind of like timing mistake in the market, because we go all in here and after that price dumped, right? But if you use the dollar cost average, we can avoid the market mistake. And also what we can do is we get dollar cost average price, and we don't buy it all at once. We buy in a weekly basis or in a monthly basis, because this here whole period lasted almost like 4 months, guys. But and also I said, right, this dollar cost average is used to be like very popular in a bear market. So why not to use it? And let's find out other example, guys, where we actually got a really nice hit. So for example, let's go backward to find the bottom. Here we have never got, look, you can see here it was oversold, but the ATR normalized never gave us a confirmation. Let's go backwards. Same here, oversold, but it didn't give us a confirmation. But now we can see it here, right? Here it's indicating the market is oversold, and also the ATR normalized is actually above 95. You can see here at the sideline, right? And it gave us a perfect indication. Okay, here and here we have a perfect hit. So if you have entered the market around this area, you actually found a really nice price surge, and you also made a really nice profit. Look at this area if you have entered looking at this indicator, right? Let's even go backwards to see even if there was any other possibilities. Here, for example, it indicated that the market has bottomed around this area, right? Here we can see it was around 90. So this was not that accurate for us. We are escaping this just to make it sure, right? But this was ATR was also indicating around this area, so that the market has bottomed. But this time we are leaving it because we want more accuracy. So we are going even backwards. So if we go backwards, guys, we can see now it's getting even like interesting, because this chart is around from 2015, guys. So if you look here, it indicated once that the market was overbought, or at this area, right? We can see it here. And again here, it indicated the market was oversold. So, and looking at the ATR, did we get a proper confirmation? Yes, we got a proper confirmation here and also around this area. So, and if you look at this price here, was it a mistake to enter the market? No, it wasn't, right? So you could have made a really nice gain after this. You can see how the price actually rallied. It looks pretty interesting, because so far this indicator has provided really good information. As I said, right, after entering the market, it got pushed back to find some area. If it is actually indicating right now that we have perfectly bottomed around this area, as I said, this could be a really nice accumulation phase. What I'm actually expecting is this accumulation phase could also be some kind of like price could retrace backwards, right? Find support around this particular area, consolidate, a perfect longer time period accumulation, and then a really nice bull run. This is what I'm actually expecting. And also, if you think this $7,100 is too expensive to enter at this current stage, why not the dollar cost average? To get around this area, was never a bad idea. Looking at the price action, we can see here as well before this massive bull run, right? Same here. Look, before this massive bull run, if you go backwards, you can see even like forward, and this time range doesn't occur all the time, and this time it has occurred. So if this is going to be accumulation phase, we have talked in my previous video that we are expecting this kind of price movement, right? This kind of price movement, price could like go back to the area, test the previous low, and then start making new higher highs, guys. And also, guys, if you have watched my previous video, you might be very familiar with this chart, because here I've talked about this 7 distinct points along with these 3 distinct phases, and right now we are at the 6th distinct point, and what's waiting is this 7th phase, which is usually indicating a market that's bottom. So if this is going to be seen in the coming days, then this is also going to pan out. And also this example what I actually showed you right now, right, this is also going to be a really nice hit, because here we have already got indication that the market has bottomed somewhere around this area. So if the price even gets corrected around this area and started accumulating, then it's a very nice area where we can also accumulate more Bitcoin. And guys, also one scenario what is unfolding, and we have talked about this bullish bump and run reversal bottom. Right now we can see after confirming getting thrown back to the trend line area once and twice, price is now trying to make some kind of like double top, which is appearing right now. We can see here, right, this kind of double top here, which is usually indicating that the price might get pushed below, I mean the downward area. So we have to be very careful at this area, because if this pans out, then all our like example what we are talking about is going to be a really nice indication. And also what I actually wanted to share with you is this descending channel right now. This is the whole scenario what is appearing in the 4-hour chart right now. We can see this descending channel what I've drawn here. Every time when we are at the top of this descending channel, it usually indicates the sell signal, right? We had this back in 7th of April, and now again yesterday or day before yesterday, we can see here as well on 18th of April, the price reached the peak area which indicates the sell signal. And we can also see here when the price actually broke the support of the symmetrical wedge here, the price fell massively in a downward direction. Same scenario up here, it reached the bottom of the descending channel indicating a buy signal. We formed an ascending channel here, broke the support, fell downward. Again, we reached to the support of the descending channel, indicated a buy signal. And if you look properly, this here also, guys, we can see this kind of double bottom pattern indicating the price reversal in the upper direction. And that's what happened here. And looking at this current price action right now, we can see this head and shoulder formation appearing right now and breaking the neck of the head and shoulder. And as soon as we broke the neck of the head and shoulder, the price is falling massively. And that's what we are expecting right now. Around this area, I don't see any kind of support. Maybe price will slowly consolidate and then go in a downward direction around this support area of this descending channel. So guys, this is what I actually wanted to share with you in today's video. I hope this video was informative. If so, let's make 500 likes possible in this video. And also guys, if you are having difficulty to find this ATR normalized indicator, and if we are getting 500 likes in this video, I'm going to drop the code in the description below. So guys, by saying this, I'm signing off. Until next time, bye bye.